As the first turn continues, this next photo shows the Puntland faction, which is also setting its sights on raiding. And you can see in the picture that a large group of attack craft enters the Indian Ocean Zone 3. And I have the attack ships divided into two separate forces to make two separate attacks. The first attack results in hostages, which earns 7 net war points for the Somalis. The second attack also gets a hostages result and 9 more net war points. So the Somali pirates have now tallied a total of 83 net war points so far in the turn. There's another raid in Indian Ocean Zone 1, which has no effect. Then the pirate faction in Somaliland has a force of raiders that are in this picture in the Gulf of Aden West. This sea area actually has a coalition task force in it. You can see Task Force 151. And the parenthesized ratings on these counters are the asymmetrical warfare rating. So it does have a rating of 1, and that is going to reduce the effectiveness of the raid somewhat. And in this case, there is no effect. Next, we go inland, and the southern Somali warlord is going to lead a conventional attack against the Somali provisional units, which are deployed in central Mogadishu. And you can see that's the yellow unit. It's an ad hoc brigade that is deployed not underground, but in the city of Mogadishu Central. So that's a very weak garrison. The attack maxes out the kinetic combat results table, and the result is overkill. So yes, the garrison is destroyed, but the coalition gets net war points for the overkill. Then we go to the coalition player's turn. First, the commander of the African Union forces decides to move out from Kenya. 2 infantry and a heavy unit move into Kismayo. And there are 3 pirate attack ships harboring, but they are underground, so they're not contesting control of the area. During the combat phase, the coalition commander uses an ISR chit, which is one of the ones he purchased, to allow the African Union forces to use the kinetic attack combat results table against the Somali attack ships, which are underground, so normally that wouldn't be allowed. The combat result is very effective action. So the Somali ships are destroyed, and the coalition adds 6 net war points to his index, which brings him up to 68 points. Next, you can see in the picture, the Joint Special Operations Task Force launches 2 attacks against the coastline positions. 2 units attack Mogadishu Harbor using the kinetic combat results table, and this results in indecisive action. So this adds 4 net war points to the pirates. Then there's another attack at, and I don't know how to pronounce this, Gariceo. This doesn't go any better. We get another indecisive results. 4 more net war points go to the pirates. That gives them 91. Then finally, the commander of the Combined Joint Task Force Horn of Africa launches a series of attacks. There is an aircraft strike at Bardale, which I don't have in the picture, but it is using the kinetic combat results table, and it's effective, and a mothership is destroyed. So the coalition collects 5 net war points for this. That gives him a total of 73 points. The other attacks are against the pirates in Berbera, and that goes nowhere. It gets indecisive results, so this gives the pirates 6 net war points. That's 97 points for them. At the end of the turn, the Somali pirates collect for their geographic locations 100. They have a total of 100 net war points. They cap out there, and the coalition goes up to 90. And then the coalition player pays 2 points because they want to continue into the next turn, so that lowers them back down to 88 points. And that brings an end to this turn, the first turn of Somali Pirates. Please stay tuned if you'd like to see what happens in turn 2. Thanks for watching.